Most of my clients come to me wanting to look better. Almost none of them come to me wanting to still be able to get off the floor by themselves when they turn 80 years old. But here's the thing, the training that gets you the one is basically the exact same training that gets you the other. You've just never been shown it that way.
Welcome to Cup Performance International.
Most fitness content you'll find online these days is built for one goal, and that's how you look in 12 weeks. Cut, lean, shredded by summer. And look, that's fine. That's a real goal. But almost nobody's asking the better question. How are you going to function in 40 years from now? There's a term for this. It's called health span. It's different from lifespan. Lifespan is just how many years you actually are alive. Health span is how many of those years you actually get to use to move well, to stay independent, and do the things you want to do without your body being the reason that you can't. So I had a client, let's call him Mike, who at the age of 25 could bench 300 pounds, a genuinely strong guy. He trained hard, he looked great, but let's fast forward to where he is now at the age of 55, and he can barely carry 2 bags of groceries up a flight of stairs without his lower back locking up. All that strength, and it didn't transfer to the thing that actually mattered day to day. Compare that to another client of mine, 70 years old, she's been training with me for years, she's not chasing PRs or trying to look a certain way, but she can still get on the floor and back up without using her hands. She can carry her own luggage, she travels alone, she's independent, and that's the whole game. Same effort, same discipline, completely different outcome, because they were training for different things. And that's what I want to walk you through today, how to train so that you're not just strong now, but you're strong later.
At number 1, it is grip strength. Sounds random, but it's one of the strongest predictors of independence later in life. How can we test it? Well, how long can you hang from a bar? How do we train this? We do farmer's carries using kettlebells or dumbbells. We could do some dead hangs. We could even do some thick grip work. Why do we train it? Well, research shows that the stronger grip strength is to be linked to lower risk of injury and a better independence as you get older. Number 2 is your VO2 max. That's your cardiovascular capacity and how well your body uses the oxygen. How do we test this? Well, how do you feel after 10 minutes of running? Or if you have a smartwatch, what are your estimates? How can we train this? Any easy pace cardio is okay, and it should be done at conversational pace, meaning you should be able to say one clear sentence without being out of breath. Number 3, muscle mass. Not size for the mirror, muscle as your body's savings account. The more you have going into your 40s and your 50s, the more you actually have to lose before it becomes a problem. How can we train this? Resistance training, primarily focused around progressive overload and actually eating enough protein. Number 4, balance. Specifically, how long can you stand on one leg? This one gets ignored constantly, and it's a difference between a stumble and a fall that breaks a hip. How can we train this? Some single leg work, balancing on unstable surfaces, and of course some slow and controlled step-ups work great.
Almost none of these show up on a scale, and none of them show up in a mirror either. But they'll tell you more about how you're going to age than almost anything else you could measure.